Hi, Saggies. It's me, Jess, owner of My Taropist. It was like I was caught off guard, like I didn't know that it was gonna start recording. Anyways, hi. Welcome to my channel. I'm so glad that you are here, friends. Thank you for joining me on this lovely night during a Mercury retrograde, which has already showed its ass during your reading because I actually got almost halfway through your reading and it just stopped recording and erased literally everything that I had done so far. And I was flowing really well, I thought, with your reading, friends. Oh man, I'm so upset. That's okay. That's okay. We're starting all over. I've reshuffled your energy into this deck. And so if you will just do me this favor, friends, and look into my eyes on whatever device or screen you are watching on and take a deep breath with me. Ready? And this is so funny. This song came back again. Okay, so when I did your reading, started to do your reading the first time, friends, while I'm talking, I will split the deck toward you. When I was doing pre-meditation, so I have this whole process that I go through before I start the reading, right? And so when I was doing that, this song came to mind, and then it came to mind again as I was doing the energy connect on the last time I attempted to record, right? And then it just happened again and the song came back. So it must mean something to somebody. But okay, so remember the movie Back to the Future, Michael J. Fox, Christopher Lloyd from the 80s, right? So Huey Lewis and the News do the theme song for that movie, and the song goes something like do 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 do, gonna go back in time, or is it gotta go back in time? I'm not a singer, guys. I'm trying, but not really, but gotta go back in time. Anyway, that song. So I swear to God, and in your pre-shuffle message in the last reading, it looked like there was somebody that you were in a higher level of commitment with that might be trying to come back around. And if it's not that, it could have been somebody that you worked with or a boss or something, because it showed up as the king. I got the king and queen of pentacles in your last pre-shuffle, but I don't want to dwell too much on the reading that got deleted because it was obviously didn't make it for a reason. So we're going to focus on this one. But that song came back up again. So either that movie maybe is significant to you, maybe that song is significant to you for some reason, or it could be Mercury retrograde. Like maybe you got to go back to the past in order to move towards your future, or somebody from the past could be coming back around, Take it as it resonates for you, friend. Anyway, okay, so on the energy that I got for you on the bottom of the deck is the 10 of Wands. Interesting. So some of you, wow, okay. This is a bit different than your last reading, so I'm just going to do it with fresh eyes. By the way, the reading that we're about to do, you guys, is called My Taropist Session. It is my signature spread. It's inspired by dialectical behavioral therapy. It is just an overall energy check where we take a look at your mental energy, your interpersonal relationships, what's bothering or distressing you, and also your emotional energy. And then at the end of the reading, we will try our best to give you some advice, maybe clarify some things along the way or at the end, and maybe look at the predictive outcome for you guys in the near future. This is not an overview of the month or anything like that. This is really just a timeless reading. It's an overall energy check for whenever you find it, friend. Okay, so whenever you find it is when it's meant for you. Also keep in mind, energies are fluid, so it may pick up on some past stuff. It may be picking up on some predictive energies as well. So if it doesn't resonate now, it may resonate for you in the near future. Stick around to the end, friend, because my hope and prayer every time I do a reading is that there's at least one message that will resonate for you. So, okay. And if it doesn't, take what does, leave the rest. If nothing does, it's all good, friend. Maybe next time. Also, I will say for myself personally, on a personal note, for other readings that I've been watching lately, my moon sign has been resonating quite a lot. So you might want to check your moon sign and also your rising. If you don't know what they are, there's a link in the description of this video to Cafe Astrology where you can get a free birth chart. Okay. So all that being said, you guys, let's see here. So we've got 5 of Swords, 10 of Wands. So some of you might be burdened. Again, this is it's different, but it's similar from the last from the last pre-shuffle message that I had for you guys. Some of you could be traveling for work in this season, okay? I've got the 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles, Knight of Wands. So some of you could be traveling in for work. You could be saving your money. You could be seeing some abundance, some new abundance in your life. As I feel like you're in this element, this Knight of Wands energy feels a bit like you, Saggies, right? So, you know, you could be kind of feeling yourself in terms of like what you're doing in terms of your career, your job right now. You could be making more money or starting to see some rewards, some fruits of your labor for some of you, okay? Now, the other message, though, that I have here for you is you could be like healing and transforming in this season. Death card, 4 of Swords. So some of you might be pulled away from somebody from the past or just pulled kind of inward, going inward and focusing inward and doing some inner work and some inner transformation in this season. Maybe letting go of old parts of yourself that no longer serve you, or a time or season of your life that is no longer relevant for you, or just like you're ushering in a new season, a new cycle. And so you're kind of shedding, it's sort of like you've gone into cocoon mode. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean that you're totally withdrawn from everybody, although some of you might be, or from specific people maybe that have hurt you or wounded you in the past, in which case you needed to retreat. But I feel like for some of you, you're kind of in this cocoon stage of like getting ready to emerge as a butterfly, right? So you're in doing some internal work to heal and transform yourselves. And you're getting ready to emerge as a new version of yourself, letting go of old ways or old things or old people maybe that no longer serve you in this season, as you're kind of coming into this new version of yourself. But this may be causing for some of you some internal conflict. And if not that, you could be burdened by another type of conflicts. Maybe you're finding yourself at odds with somebody, 5 of Swords energy. Maybe there's some fighting, some strife that is causing a great deal of burden for you, okay, in this season. 10 of Wands energy. Could be someone that you've already walked away from or are trying to walk away from or escape from. This could be part of this transformation that's occurring. You could have pulled your energy away from this person. Maybe they're a bit antagonistic. And so, you know, they might be trying to reach out in this season, and that could be causing a bit of a burden for you, burden of communicating with someone that is, you know, just kind of wants to pick a fight, right? It's like they've still got a bone to pick from you. I feel like you're moving on away from this energy, but it's like this person is like, no, wait, don't you go yet. I got one more bone to pick with you. I got one more thing to tell you. Like, you know what I'm saying? In which case it could be stressing you the fuck out. There could be a bit of a betrayal or sabotage energy too coming in here with this 5 of Swords, because the energy in the pre-shuffle before was 7 of Swords. So this kind of feels a bit similar. And that message was kind of about somebody that might be trying to come back around. But just to kind of get one in on you or get one over on you, either to steal from you, to hurt you in some way. Do you know what I mean? Someone that you walked away from or they walked away from you. It could be a Scorpio for some of you. Could be another fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. Could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Doesn't have to be any of those though. And also I have some air energy here too. Could be a Gemini. Doesn't have to be though. But I do feel like you're kind of coming into this season. Again, you could be traveling for work. That's very strong here. I'm just going to say, it could be for a new job that you've started. I've got the Chariot, I've got 8 of Wands, and I've got Ace of Pentacles. Okay. The Lovers, you could be at a distance from someone that you might be starting a new relationship with. That's for some, but also you could just be in this energy of like kind of feeling yourself, and you may have had to make a decision to put yourself first in this season. 9 of Pentacles, the Lovers, you know, you could have had to make a decision to like, I'm going to put me first. You might be putting work first. You might be putting career first, especially if you're entrepreneurial in some way, or again, if you have to travel for work, not for everybody, but you could just be in this energy of like starting to feel more at peace, more balanced, more abundant. And again, healing and transforming yourself from whatever you've left behind. But I feel like there's still something or someone it's like your burden, either you left things unspoken and unsaid because of a fight or an argument. Do you know what I mean? It feels like there's some loose ends here that still need to be tied up, some closure. Someone might be coming toward you to try to seek closure. That could be it. Or you might be wanting closure from somebody that you kind of left on bad terms with, in which case, you know, that might be causing you a bit of burden in this season. Okay, friends, so let's get into it. All right, let's get into your mental energy first. Sorry, this mic is all up in my way. Okay, what is going on in the mental energy of my Sagittarius friends? What's going on in the mental energy of my Sagittarius friends? Thank you, Holy Spirit. What is going on in the mental energy of my Saggies? Okay. Interesting. This is a bit different than before. I'm not going to lie. I feel like someone from your past that you might be passionate about. It could be a fire sign, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. It could be a relative too. It could also be a family member. So it could be, if, you know, especially if you have a family member who is also a fire sign, particularly if they're male, Sagittarius, Aries, Leo, you could be traveling to see that person. And if not that, it could just be that this person, that you're having a fresh start with this person. But I do think this, because here, this is, now I'm getting the same cards as before. When I did your reading, not in the mental energy, but some of these on the bottom of the deck are the same. So let's get into that, because it could be the same message as before. But in the other reading, I did say that you might have family on the brain. So especially if you have Aries, Sagittarius, Leo relative, could be a child. Also, I have air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy here too, very strongly. And I also have Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy too. So you could have, and I've got Libra here too, and the Empress, so Taurus also. Could be your mother, or you could be a mother. All right. So anyway, let's get into this. So I do have the Seven of Cups and the Page of Swords in your mental energy. So you could be exploring some options right now. Okay. Especially if it comes to a relationship or maybe a move for some of you. It could be that you're kind of like in this energy of doing some research, kind of looking, thinking about what your options are. Some of them look very good, some of them not so good, friends. It could be that you're dating or starting to talk to people, or if not talking to them, because Page of Swords doesn't really talk, right? He just kind of does some spying, does some research, does some digging. He's very strategic about before he makes a move, right? He doesn't make a move till he becomes the Knight of Swords, right? But in this Page energy, he's more about like, let me gather all the research I need. Let me, you know, he's got his wings on. He's ready to go. He's ready to fly. He wants to make the move. And this could be you. You could be in this energy. Like you might be wanting to move, literally, for me to keep saying that. Or if it's not move in terms of moving where you live, it could be making moves in your life, especially if it's toward a new love. So you might be in this energy right now, or just other options in general, exploring them, right? So you could be in this energy right now where you're kind of looking at your options, like you're ready to go. You want to go. And that feels I actually feel that pretty heavy for you guys. And I know Sagittarius, you guys do kind of like to be a bit on the move. It's not like you like to have your home and your roots somewhere, right, friends? But you also like to have your freedom too, to explore, to travel, to, you know. So anyway, I feel like you're kind of in this energy, in this mental space. I don't feel like this is strong energy of confusion. Sometimes Seven of Cups can be that, but I don't think that you're that confused. I think maybe you're not sure or decided yet about what you're going to do in terms of making this move, whatever that is. But I think you're being very strategic. You're trying to do the right thing, I feel like, and you're trying to avoid, what I'm hearing is like you're trying to avoid making a mistake or making an error in the decision that you make, in the direction that you choose to go or head in your life, right? And for some of you, this is with regard to a relationship situation. I feel like you're trying to really follow your intuition and do the thing that's best for you. But I'm hearing not just that's best for you, but best for your child. I don't know why I'm getting that so strong, but I do have the Empress here. So, and Justice. So I feel like for some of you, you could be a mother, it could be a parent, or maybe you're trying to do what's best for your mother. Okay. It doesn't have to be, but it could also be with regard to work, or where am I going to have the most abundance? What situation, what path that I choose is going to bring about the most abundance and fairness for me, okay, in the long term. But in the meantime, in between time, friends, I do feel like there's somebody who really strongly does want to communicate with you and come toward you. It could be, again, a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but it could also very well be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. It does not have to be either one, but this is somebody who's given a lot of thought, I think, to maybe offering you an apology, or maybe they want forgiveness from you, friend, or just to have some kind of heartfelt communication. And this could be someone that at one point was very closed off emotionally, very cold, or this person could just be very logical and strategic. Maybe they have to give a lot of thought to something before they open up themselves in an emotional sense, or even just communicate in a way that's a little bit more vulnerable. Maybe they're a little bit more guarded with their heart space. But I feel like this is somebody that really, again, wants to come toward you. This could be somebody from your past with the Six of Cups here. This could be like past life soulmate energy, or just somebody that you knew in the past. It could be someone that knows your family or is close with your family. This could also be a relative for others. If it doesn't resonate for you on a love tip, friend, then it could just be like a family member or relative that wants to come forward and communicate. For others of you, though, I do feel like there's someone who wants to come toward you regardless and communicate, but I also feel like there is somebody from your past that maybe you're very passionate about, that you're trying to have a new beginning with, or this person wants to have a new beginning with you. This is new old energy. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's sort of like a reconciliation or a come back around of somebody that you might have already had something passionate with. I don't know if you guys had a higher level of commitment with this person, or if it was just like sort of maybe a passionate fling that you had at one time, or someone that there was a mutual attraction, there were very good feelings, good vibes, but for whatever reason, maybe it just didn't work out in the past. But this person or you wants to have a new beginning, wants to have a fresh start. I do believe that there may be, for some of you, more than one person. And this could also be what's in your energy here of mentally trying to figure out, well, what do I do? Who do I choose? That's for some of you. Some of you do have a choice to make and what's going to be most fair and balanced. I feel so strongly that a lot of you are more focused on work than in love in this season. And maybe that's because I feel like for some of you, you've been hurt in the past. So you might be a little bit guarded, because underneath all of this, I'll just tell you why I'm saying this. Here's your energy, Saggy, particularly if you're female, but I do have male and female energy here for fire, right? But here's the Queen of Wands, and here's your little intuition going off. I think it's just, you're trying to be really guarded and protective of your heart, because I think you've been vulnerable in the past in your heart space. You took a leap of faith forward, maybe with someone you thought was a soulmate, but you had your heart broken. You could have been a third party to someone, and third party doesn't always necessarily mean another person. It could be like, maybe someone put their job before you, maybe someone had an addiction that they put before you, or do you know what I mean? Or they put their family before you, or something like that. It doesn't have to be another person, but it could be, okay? It could be. But I do feel like either way, this could have been a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It doesn't have to be. But I do feel like that you've had your heart broken with someone in the past that you thought there was mutual love, and maybe there was, friend. I'm not saying that there wasn't, but something about that situation broke your heart. So I think you're kind of very guarded, and you're really trying to listen to and follow your intuition, your inner guidance, your inner voice, right? Before you take anyone back who might be trying to come back around towards you with some kind of apology, right? And that could even go for this person that, it's like, come to me correct, treat me like the divine feminine that I am. This is for my females, okay? If you're not female, still, it still applies to you. Treat me with the respect that I deserve, because I'm all that. Do you know what I'm saying? I deserve justice, okay? And I feel like in the past, someone might have not been fair just with you, in your heart space especially. But again, take it as it resonates. How many times do I have to say it? But I do feel like right now you've got some options, friends. You've got some options, and I don't think this is just with regard to relationships. I think this is just with your life in general, and you're kind of doing your research before you decide which direction to go in, what move to make, which path to take, right? Okay. What's going on in the interpersonal relationships of my Sagittarius friends? Okay. Let's see here. Yeah. Somebody wants to have a new beginning with you. Very, very heavy air sign energy coming through here. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Also have Aries with potentially with this Fool. And then we've also got the Page of Cups on the bottom of the deck. This is water energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, particularly if it's younger than you. This could be your child for some, okay? Or a mother, could be younger relative. I also have Libra, and then I've got the Empress, so this is Taurus energy here too. Libra and Taurus there as well. So I do feel though, but the cards that came out, just FYI, these two, same ones. So there is somebody very much so who is very serious about having a conversation with you. I feel like they want to bring justice to a situation with you. They want to make something fair and right. I do feel like this person wants to come forward and offer some kind of apology. You could be, again, this could be your child, or it could be your mother, or that you could be the mother of their child for some. It doesn't have to be, or this could be, you could be the father of their child. You know what I'm saying? Take it as it resonates, friend. But this is somebody who sees you as abundant. Like, they're looking at you like you're all of that. And they're very highly attracted to you. And I feel like they feel drawn toward you in some way. There's definitely some sense of strong attraction. There's still, I feel like, maybe a bit of a soul tie with this person. Maybe they haven't fully released you from their energy. Even if you're watching this, friend, and you're like, I'm totally done with that person. I know who you're talking about. We're done. I don't know if they're done with you. And it could just be retrograde energy. It really could be. I think this person, either you broke their heart or they broke your heart, okay? Somebody was emotionally vulnerable in this connection, Queen of Cups, and somebody was very guarded and closed off, or very logical and cold, King of Swords. That's what I'm feeling like. And I feel like whoever it was that was more cold in the past is now wanting to come forward and open themselves up in a way that's a little bit more vulnerable, a little bit more emotional, a little bit, it's like they're trying to give you a little something, because I think they realize like the error of their ways, and that they were not. I'm hearing that Huey Lewis in the news fucking song come back in my mind again. Gonna go back in time. I feel like this person wants to come back around, take this leap of faith toward you to try to have a new beginning and a fresh start. Maybe I feel like they might feel like you've gotten away from them, or you're getting away from them, or they're seeing your abundance in this season. Maybe they're just seeing you looking good, feeling good, like you're in your element, especially for my divine feminines who are watching, or people who are more in their feminine energy. Sagittarius, like, it's like they see your worth now. They see your abundance. You could be growing in some area of your life. I did say before, didn't I, that I think some of you are really focused on your career. In the reading that got cut off before, that unfortunately y'all didn't get to see, it seemed like you were leveling up in your career and you were feeling a lot more abundant in whatever it was that you were doing for work. Okay, so feeling good in that respect. And so they may be seeing that. And it's kind of like, absence makes the heart grow fonder. And I feel like that could be with this person, It's like all of a sudden you're looking good to them, right? And they're like looking at you like, oh shit, I fucked that shit up. Like, look at my Sagittarius friend. Like, they're looking good. They're looking abundant. I know I did them wrong. So now I got to come back and apologize and see if we can start over. And I can try to offer them some kind of forgiveness. Maybe if I open my heart up, or I open myself up emotionally in some way, it will make things right. I don't know, friends. I don't know. We're going to get some advice for you at the end. But it does feel like a retrograde energy, you guys. Especially with Libra showing up here with this Justice card. It's like, I feel like this is happening in Libra season for you guys, right? Perhaps during the retrograde, perhaps during this new moon. I don't know if you're going to get this before the new moon, but we're in that season too. So there's a lot going on energetically right now, and it's pulling a lot of shit out of folks from the past. It's people are showing their full asses in this season. I'm tell you what. So I feel like that might be what's happening here. Okay, what is bothering or distressing my Sagittarius friends? What is bothering or distressing my Sagittarius friends? Thank you, Spirit. What is, whoop. Okay. Well, this is your energy, Sagittarius. Temperance card flew on out for you. And then there's that Ten of Wands again. You could be, it could be waiting for you too, especially since your mental energy is the Seven of Cups and the Page of Swords. As you're doing this, like trying to figure out the next move, or maybe you're waiting for somebody to come towards you and you want to, or maybe you're waiting to go towards somebody that you want to see, okay? That could be it too. But I feel like this patience that you're having to have in this season is kind of causing you a bit of burden. It could also be that you're anticipating this person coming back around trying to talk like they've transformed, okay? Or maybe it's this transformation that you're waiting for. Again, you could be like anticipating a fight or a war of words with somebody. You could be in anticipation of that. You know, it's like just a matter of time before this person tries to like pick, you know, like we said before, had, you know, start this fight with you or come and speak with you. And you could be like really nervous about that, friends, in the sense of like feeling that you don't want to communicate because you know that it could result in a fight for some of you. Let's clarify. But this waiting, I feel like this waiting, for some of you, it could be waiting. What are you waiting for? What's this temperance about? Trying to get balance somehow. Please clarify the temperance is what's bothering or distressing my Sagittarius is. Please clarify the temperance as what is bothering or distressing my Sagittarius is. Maybe you guys are going through some internal struggles right now in this season for your energy to show up there with that Ten of Wands. Okay. Six of Wands, Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So Six of Wands came out to clarify this temperance. And then on the bottom of the deck, we've got the Eight of Swords, Six of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, Four of Pentacles underneath that. I don't know if somebody owes you something. Maybe there were some loose ends that weren't tied up in a situation, and either you want to have victory with somebody or they want to have victory with you. Or you might be waiting, friend, to fully get your mojo back. You could still be kind of stuck in your head about something, maybe kind of in this hamster wheel of thoughts in your brain. It could be internal conflict that I was seeing before that's really weighing heavy on you. Maybe you are in a bit of confusion mentally about which direction to take or what to go in, maybe trying to determine what is going to be the most fair and balanced for you, right, friend? What is going to bring you the most reciprocity and peace going forward? It could have to do with finances, but I feel like there may also be like you might be anticipating communication from somebody that you've kind of been held back from. Again, it could be an air sign, could be an earth sign, could be a water sign. I don't like the Six of Wands energy here, though. It could be, there could be this communication is blocked. Maybe you blocked somebody or they've blocked you for some of you, okay? It's like somebody, I feel like somebody wants to win. It's weird, you know, like there's some sort of loose end or something, and someone is kind of, what's the word I'm looking for? It's this energy of like, someone doesn't want to give in to the other person because they just are so determined to win and have the last word. Do you know what I mean? Like someone is so determined to win in a situation, to have the last word. Like they feel like they were done wrong or something wasn't fair to them. And they're in this, like, I get perfect pair with the Queen and King of Swords. So it could have been someone you were in a relationship with. Again, strong air sign energy also. Doesn't have to be though. But I do feel like either you want to have victory or the other person does. And both of you think that you're right in this situation. And it's sort of like a game of chicken in a way. This is for some of you. For others of you, again, I feel like you're kind of trapped up in your head. It's like you're trying to heal or move on to have victory in your lives, trying to get fairness and balance. Like you're starting to you want to see things clearly, but it feels like there's loose ends that still need to be tied up. I don't know why. I don't know why. You do. Tell me why. But yeah, it's like, it feels like you want to move forward, but you feel stuck. Like you can't move forward yet. You don't have the green light to go. to have this victory. For some of you, it's to move. You might feel stuck where you're at. Anything more on what's bothering or distressing my Sagittarius people? Don't feel like I need to let that go quite yet. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, some of you are definitely like traveling for work, maybe. Yeah, okay. So lots of cards came out. Those two that I just showed you, Three of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, but then also Eight of Wands, the Lovers. Some of you are feeling sexually frustrated in this season. Ace of Pentacles and the Chariot. Okay. Some of you are definitely traveling or want to travel. That could be this, you know, and what the stuck energy was. Like maybe you're not able to yet. For some of you, this is about a move, wanting to move. Yeah, I feel like you guys are really wanting to have a new cycle. I've got energy of Taurus and Leo here too. Cancer, Gemini. Okay. So I do feel like you guys are coming out, like you really want to release and let go of this old season. Maybe someone was very controlling of you, especially if it was like a boss or a husband or somebody that you were in a higher level of commitment with, okay? It's like it feels like you were in a situation where you were kind of controlled, and you know, you were feeling energetically depleted. You could have been stolen from or you know, financially depleted too, but you're wanting to enter this new cycle. I feel like a lot of you really want to have a new beginning. A lot of you really want to travel. A lot of you really want to move. And regardless, a lot of you just really in general are ready for this new beginning and this new chapter of your lives. But I feel like there's a bit of a pause or a wait for things to come together. It could be because you're traveling for work or because maybe, you're maybe waiting for communication about a job to come through for some of you, okay? Or it's like your job might be preventing you from moving forward in this season, okay? Some of you, again, moving for a new job or traveling for a new job, okay? But I also feel like there's some other love or romantic situation, and I feel like some of you are feeling like there is somebody that you want to connect with, especially if it's sexually, and I feel like there's a lot of fire and passion going on here, maybe a lot of communication. And maybe as this communication increases, I feel like this is a different energy than the person wanting to come back toward you. I feel like some of you are dealing with more than one individual, okay? But I feel like there's this energy of you really wanting to, it's like love or money, love or money. I don't feel like it has to be one or the other. But I feel like you might be at a distance from something that you want to come toward, that it's like absence makes the heart grow fonder. The more that you're apart from this person, the more passionate this connection is being. And maybe you're waiting patiently until you can finally have victory, okay, with this person. Okay, friend, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All right, that's okay. I'm not gonna get to, let's move on from there, okay? Let's move on from there. I think I said plenty. It's take what resonates, leave what doesn't. But yeah, I do feel like you guys are really wanting some forward momentum. You're ready to start this new cycle. It's like you're ready to get things on and popping in some area or multiple areas of your life, but there's a bit of a stalemate at this time. You're having to be a little bit patient in this season before that can happen. And you're doing your research. You're doing, you know, you're trying to figure out what's the best move, what's the best path for you. And I think that's smart, okay? I think that's smart. And in the meantime, there's somebody trying to come back around and talk to y'all. More than one person, I feel like. But I feel like you might have already left one thing and are dealing with the new thing. Does that make sense? All right. Whew, Lord, you guys, you all are exhausting, Saggies. I love y'all. I'm a Saggy moon. But whew, this is a bit exhausting. Actually, like I said about watching your moon signs, some of this I can resonate with, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. I didn't even realize that till I said that just now. Okay, so definitely watch your moon signs too, guys. All right, what is going on in the emotional energy of my Sagittarius people? What is going on in the emotional energy of my Sagittarius people? Thank you, Holy Spirit. Whew. What is going on? Yeah, there's just like this bit of a feeling of restlessness. What is going on in the emotional energy of my Sagittarius people? Whoa, that. The Eight of Cups really wanted to come out. I'm so tempted to take it. I feel like you guys are yeah, let's take it. Why not? I'm about to talk about, ooh, Lord. Ooh. you might have been dealing with someone with an addiction or addictive personality, or someone that you had a very strong soul tie to that maybe wasn't so pleasant. Maybe you had, it might have, for some of you might have been the father of your child, doesn't have to be, or maybe they have a child. This could have been somebody that you, or somebody that maybe you worked with. But I feel like this person especially, they could have been an alcoholic, they could have had an alcohol addiction, they could have caused you a great deal of stress, trauma, drama, sleepless nights, anxiety, insomnia, and oh God, I don't like this energy, you guys, but you're walking away from it. Okay, let me get to the good part. It could have been a Capricorn, strong Capricorn, could have been Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. For some, doesn't have to be any of that though. Or another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo. All right, but either way, friends, you're in this energy, 8 of Cups. I feel like you're walking away from this garbage. Like, you're literally walking away from this, okay? This, for some of you, you might have been the one that was struggling with some kind of an addiction. And if it wasn't an addiction, like especially like alcohol or drugs, okay? If it wasn't that, it could have been like, again, like a soul tie, a toxic soul tie that you had to somebody. That was, but this energy, this connection you had with this person was not good. It was causing you a lot of distress. And it was not emotionally rewarding or fulfilling, and you had to walk away. And I feel like you guys are still in this energy of leaving behind that toxicity and moving toward your victory, towards something that's going to bring you a lot more happiness and joy and fulfillment, right? It's just that you're slowly healing still, I feel like, and taking your time to do so. You could be moving towards something new, but I also feel like, this was not a good situation. I feel like it was not emotionally fulfilling to you. This person could have been closed off emotionally. If that third party energy that we read much earlier resonated for you guys, I think you could have blocked this person. They could have offered you a job or something, or wanted to live with you for some. If you didn't already live together, and I feel like you decided not to do that. You saw the light, the writing on the wall. You knew that was not going to be a good situation for you. It could have caused you a lot of distress though, okay? And having to refuse this person's offer. I feel like this person it's got this energy of like, it's a bit controlling, you know what I'm saying? Like, they might have seen you a bit of like a prize or someone they wanted to control. Maybe they treated you like a child in some way. Or like they owned you in some way. This is not for everybody, but whoever it resonates with, okay? But I feel like you're leaving behind those days. You're leaving behind whatever was sad and sorrowful in your past, or depleting energetically, especially if you're dealing with someone who had some toxic behaviors. It could have just drained your energy, friend. And I feel like you've moved on from that. Some of you, again, I feel like there's so much energy of like travel and movement that some of you are doing that or thinking about moving right now. But I feel like in this next moon cycle that it's going to really help you release some stuff, some baggage from the past, okay? So look toward this next moon cycle, friends, as like an opportunity to really, because we're going to the new moon, and then, we'll get to the full moon. And I just feel like it's a good time for you to like really reassess and really just finally once and for all just release and welcome and embrace this new that is coming for you, and look towards your future. Don't repeat the past, I feel like, especially if it's with regard to a particular individual or behaviors of yours. So like if you were the person that was struggling with addiction, friend, it's like, especially if it was like alcohol or drugs, this is spirit's like really saying like, it's time for you to really leave that, put it away, put the bottle away, put the bottles. Yeah, pills come in bottles too, right? Whatever it was, the needle, like, friend, get the help that you need, please, because I feel like spirit is like, you're in a cocoon now, and I'm ready for you to really come back to the fullness of who you are. I want you to store up your energy. I want you to really, truly heal from this and move on and move past it, okay? and just know that there are so many better things for you. So if you are in this energy of looking at your options here, do you know what I'm saying? Some are not so good. Don't go back to the things that were tempting. And this could be a person had a stronghold on you, friend, or a relationship. Like, this is like spirit being like, really, really be cautious about this next move, because you don't want to pick this cup with the snake in it, right? You don't want to pick that one. You want the one with the diamond. You don't want the one with the mask, because you don't know what you're getting there, right? You know, you want the crown, you want the diamond, you want the nice things, right? The good things, the good things. And there are good things for you. But I feel like it's like, if there's anything that's still, that's still like energetically tied and bound to, I'm just like getting, such bad energy over there. Yeah, so whatever was tied and bound to you, friend, release it completely. If you need help, with doing like a soul tie removal, I don't call them a cord cutting, I call it a cord removal. Because if we just cut the cord, friend, I'm so tired of hearing that verbiage, because if you're cutting a cord, it's just like cutting a plant, right? The roots are still there. And this is why oftentimes people come back around and again and again and again, because you can't just cut the cord. You have to fully remove the roots, okay? And sometimes we have to do that multiple times, because even if we are releasing somebody from our energy, they may not have fully released us from theirs. And that's when Mercury retrograde comes through. And then those people come back around. And Mercury retrograde, also think about this retrograde season, right? I think we still got a little bit of time left in the retrograde. So as you are in this retrograde season, friend, also think about, if somebody does come back around, really gauge that and really think about, is this person coming back around so that I can finally fully release them? Or is this person coming back around for me to welcome them back into my life? Most of the time, I think most of the people that come back during the retrograde are people that we're given that gift, we're given the opportunity at that time to finally fully release those people from our energy, and to finally put a nail in the coffin, close that cycle out, so we can start fresh and begin anew. That's the gift of the retrograde. Don't be scared of the retrograde. Don't be scared of the people that come back around during the retrograde. It's for a purpose. It's for a reason, friend. Do you know what I'm saying? Okay. Awesome. All right, now that we've done all that, I feel like that was your advice, but let's see what's coming up. What's the good stuff coming to Saggies? This has been kind of heavy a little bit, right, friend? Not too bad, but I mean, there's definitely some intense energies going on. So let's see what good stuff is coming toward my Saggies. Let's leave on a happy, positive note, right? What's some good stuff coming to my Saggies in the near future? Okay. All right. I like it for y'all. Yes, I knew it. I was like, it's going to be new love. I feel like it. All right. So you got the Queen of Cups, the Magician, and the Hanged Man. So I feel like you guys are going through this time of inner reflection and healing. I think you're starting to, again, just like I said in the advice that I just gave you, reassess all these situations going on around you. You're doing, the research, exploring all of the options that are present for you. Very similar energies going on here, right? And I think you're realizing in this near future, you're going to finally realize that everything that you need, you already have to make the decisions that you need to make, or to manifest what it is that you're trying to manifest. Some of you are just pulled back your energy away from, again, things that were energetically depleting to you in the past. Even if it's the near past. And as you've pulled your energy away, you're able to see things more clearly from all sides, all angles, right? And as you've pulled your energy away, I think you're starting to manifest also. You're taking this time while you're waiting, okay? While you're in this waiting mode, waiting for the right time for you to make the moves, right? Towards your victory, or wherever you're going, whatever you're doing, friend. It's like, while you're in that energy, I think, you're manifesting. And some of you are literally manifesting new love in this new season. Okay, so in the near future, we've also got this Queen of Cups, and we've got the Ace of Cups. So some of you could be having a new romantic interest coming in, or a new relationship or love offer coming in. For some of you, you're getting your control back of your life, of your finances, of your situation. For some of you, this is you leveling up in your career. If you were struggling, if you were one of my friends who was struggling with addiction or addictive behaviors or something like that, or something that just had a stronghold on you, whatever that was, it could have been a person, right? I think you're getting control back from that person or back from that thing, whatever it was that was kind of had you tied and bound. You're getting your strength back. You're getting your energy and your mojo back in this season. Okay. And I feel like your heart is being open again. So where you might have been closed off or a little bit cold or kind of, again, pulled away, pulled back energetically, I think you're going to be more open toward things that are going to be emotionally rewarding and fulfilling to you. And you're going to be able to express yourselves again in an emotional sense. Okay. Could be a water sign coming toward you, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, could be Aries, could be Leo. Pretty much any sign really, friends. And yeah, I feel like, after an ending, especially if you moved away from a situation where you had higher level of commitment, whatever it was that was burdening you, friends, you are Six of Cups moving on away from that, okay? You could have had painful ending in the past. You could have been backstabbed and kind of felt a little bit off balance, but you're getting your joy back. You're having reasons to celebrate in the near future. This is going to be good. This could be you out with friends, having fun, reuniting with friends or loved ones of some kind, or just celebrating, having reasons to celebrate in the near future. I feel like I'm hearing freedom. So as you're getting your freedom, friends, you are finding reasons to truly, truly celebrate. And it looks very good for you guys. So thank you so much, my Sagittarius friends. I appreciate you all. If this message did resonate or you just had fun and enjoyed it, were entertained, please subscribe to this channel. I could use all of your support. Subscribing helps, liking the video, sharing it, commenting, all of those things help to make sure that more people can see these videos and be blessed by the messages that are contained therein. So cheers to you, my Sagittarius friends. I'm wishing you all the best. Hang in there, guys. It's about to get good. So cheers to you. Wishing you all the best. And in the meantime, in between time, don't forget to book a session with a real therapist. All right.